Hello there, this is Vic Benedict. How's everybody doing? This is called Streets of Rage 2, so I hope that people who are actually looking for that video game don't actually end up finding my videos, but the way YouTube works, that'll probably be the case, and they'll probably want to end up hitting me with a 2x4 or something, but I'm calling this video Streets of Rage Part 2 because that's exactly what it is. It's a bunch of brawls. So if you want to go up there and talk to that guy, the Anarchy guy, he'll give you some challenges, but that's not what I want to do at this point in time. What I want to do is go to the main objective, but this guide, what this guide does is I go to whatever waypoint I need to go to, but any brawls I come across, that's going to be kept in the guide. And whenever there's just a lot of brawls, because there are so many brawls in this video that it's just, you know, Streets of Rage. I had to call it that, just like I had to call Streets of Rage 1 that when I did that earlier video. And that was a good game. It came out a long time ago on the Sega Genesis. It was probably available on the Super Nintendo too, but anyway, so we're talking combat here, and I'll probably discuss other things because, you know, this is just brawling. But I do have the critical damage upgrade, and I don't know what that is quite yet. I should know what that is, but I have to research what it is. I didn't look in the description for it. Sorry about that. What I do know, though, is that the multiplier that allows you to do the iframes takedown with 5 hits instead of 8, that's locked to me currently, so I need to buy other stuff, I guess, to unlock it. Critical strike, that's what it was. I don't know what that means. I would like to know what it means, but I'm ignorant at this point in time. And I want to thank everybody for watching this guide, and not only those people, but the other people that typically follow all my stuff. And a lot of people good-naturedly just recommend things to me, and that's all good. The thing about that, though, conversely, I don't ever recommend other games to anybody else. You know, I don't go on other people's channels and say that you might like to play this game, because I'm just not really interested in doing that. And I understand that the people who recommend things to me on my channel are doing so with good intentions, just because they care about my, I don't know, they must care about me, and they want to see me play a game that they love, which is good, because they're trying to share something with me that they personally like. And you wouldn't do that to somebody who you really didn't care about, you know. And I really appreciate that. Another guy I don't really mention too much is, his name is Royta15. He lives in I forgot where he lives. It's somewhere like the Netherlands or Sweden or something like that. But he's a really good supporter, and I apologize, like a lot of the people that do follow me, I don't really subscribe to your guys' channels just because it would be doing me myself. I feel I would not be able to contribute so much since I'm really busy with my own channel. But I try to, you know, check other people's content out. And, you know, if you have a really big channel, I might want to follow it. But at the end of the day, that is up to me, though. But I do try my best to return favors for people. I mean, not really favors, but if you're really watching my content a lot, and I'll respect you enough to go onto your channel and see what you have. And a lot of people that follow my stuff, they're into the same kind of stuff, so it's a win-win situation, definitely. But anyway, that's that. And getting back to what I was saying, though, about getting recommendations for games, the most frequent recommendation that I get is telling me to play Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, and, well, that's the number one. The second one would probably be Devil May Cry. And I also wanted to respond to something else that somebody else was mentioning. His name is Seraphim17, and I was watching one of his later guides in this video. Not this video, but one of his end of the guide videos. I wasn't watching it, but I was just kind of listening to it, because my other friend was Skolnikov, the gentleman to whom I not dedicated, but yeah, dedicated. I think dedicated the guide to. Raskolnikov was talking about something about Bayonetta, and I wanted to respond and add my input. But he was talking, well, the Seraphim, and if you don't want your name mentioned, I apologize. I don't like my name mentioned sometimes, but he was saying, well, somebody commented on my Bayonetta video, and they said that they don't like Bayonetta, but they do like Devil May Cry. And you know that it's kind of, some people might find that odd because both games are made by the people in Platinum Games, I believe. Here's where I come in. Like, I know I probably should have played the Devil May Cry games, but I really wasn't into games when those games were being released. You know, I started playing games in like 2008. Not even like the first like hardcore game I played was Lords of Shadow, and then that was the game that ushered me into this whole genre of games. And you know, I apologize that I haven't played those games. I'm kind of going in backwards order. I like high quality stuff, be it like, you know, the liquor I drink. You know, I want high stuff. Like the books I read, I want high quality. Just everything. I like quality because, I don't know, I guess I'm just a snob, but you know, and with Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, I did want to play that game, but it just, I don't know, a person can't like everything. So, you know, where am I going with this? It's just that I might play Devil May Cry in the future. I might play Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, but I'm never going to play a game just because somebody recommends it to me, or especially if somebody tells me that I should play this game in a rude manner. Then I won't. You know, I might still play it, but I'm never going to play it at anyone's behest. And so that's basically where I'm coming with it. I like to play, you know, high quality games that are really challenging, and like there was a period of like 4 or 5 years starting in 2004 where I wasn't even playing games, and I was just really enmeshed in school, and I wasn't playing games. And then in 2008 I started playing. It was actually Banjo-Kazooie got me back into the gaming world, and you know, I started playing games, and I just got engrossed in like Ninja Gaiden and stuff like that. And yes, I'm aware that like Devil May Cry heralded all of the, you know, this action genre. But just because I haven't played that game doesn't mean that I'm dismissing it. I just simply haven't played it. So that's that. I mean, I've played a little of those games, and I might come back because someone was actually jokingly calling me an asshole today. He wasn't really. He was just joking, but he's calling me an asshole that I was had done a guide for Bayonetta when a couple weeks ago I said I'll never play that game. So you never know what's going to come on this channel. You know, I could have I don't know, anything could come on it. Anything I find to be good. But other than that, so basically, I just wanted to tell people where I'm coming from, at least as far as my experience with games. And I've kind of been working in kind of backwards order, like I said, with these games. Like, when I find stuff, it's usually the later things that I find, and then I go back and look at the games that were precursors to some of these great games. And I don't know. I'm at once kind of defending myself, because I really appreciate the spirit with which recommendations are given to me. But I'm just not going to play a game just because somebody tells me that I should play it. That's the thing. If I'm going to play a game, it's going to be because I found a good game and I just want to play it. I'm a pretty simple person, but I don't want it to be misconstrued here. I'm not like a picky person that dismisses everything. You know, I kind of do that on the one hand, but I've been trying to get better about that. And some other people on my other channel were calling me a fanboy because I said that the PS3 was superior, and I think that it is superior, but I also really like the Xbox sometimes. I like the graphic user interface. I like some aspects of the controller too. I mean, and another thing you might have to realize is that opinions change. Just because I say that I don't like Bayonetta, I was speaking out of just kind of ignorance of the game itself, and I was being dismissive, which I do too often, and I'm trying to improve. So that's that. I mean, it is kind of depressing to put out guides and they just don't get too many views, but I like the quality of stuff that I put out. I feel I have really good quality, and I enjoy I enjoy making this channel, and I believe in it, and I find it to be successful. I mean, if I didn't find it to be successful, then who else would? I mean, anyway, so that's that. I just wanted to talk about some random stuff in this video because it's just a brawling video. So, plans for the future, I don't really know. I was going to do a Bayonetta Infinite Climax guide before I had even started this project, but but even before I played Bayonetta, I was playing Arkham Asylum, really trying to get into the groove of Batman because I love Batman games. And maybe I will play Devil May Cry in the future. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll play like Dark Souls or the Demon Soul game that came before that one. But those games, I just feel like so inadequate even thinking about playing those games. But I don't know. And I don't like messing around with statistics and stuff. That's the thing that would put me off Dark Souls. But my brother actually recommended that game to me. But he's one of those persons that does like that, the statistics and messing with stuff. But if you guys haven't known, the Lords of Shadow 2 demo has just came out today. I picked it up and played a little bit of it. It's fucking awesome. And Mirror of Fate HD is out now too for $15. The demo is available too, and I don't think I'm going to be covering those. I'm not going to be covering the Lords of Shadow 2 demo, and I'm not going to be covering Mirror of Fate just because I'm not going to risk Konami giving me another strike. You know, even with this partnership, you know, Konami is they're real assholes. And, you know, one of my other friends, Kokoro Master, a guy who said he might close his channel down, and, you know, if you're listening, I would, you know, I've already told you this in messages, but I think that's, I mean, it is your channel, you can do whatever you want with it, but this guy has made so much good Ninja Gaiden content, and to close it would mean deleting having those videos being just removed, and they're great videos. So, and when he said that, I was like, I was thinking to myself, like, you know, what could be the fate of my channel if you know, if I don't succeed? But I said to myself, I am succeeding because I'm sticking with it, and I have a channel that I believe in. It's not the best channel, but I've seen a lot worse channels, a lot worse. And it's just a slow process to get a viewer base. It's a slow process, and you have to work hard at it like anything else in life. You know, it just doesn't come easy. And a lot of people probably start YouTube channels and they just give up because they're not seeing immediate results. But you just have to be patient and just realize that you're never going to be you know, as successful as you probably want to, but you'll still be successful. I mean, as long as I'm posting videos of me succeeding in games, I think I'm succeeding in my channel. That's all. You know, I don't have grandiose ideas of fame, delusions of grandeur, anything like that. Oh, but here's a perfect combo. I love doing this. Jumping for fucking joy right there. But if you're wondering, the next video is going to be called Lacey Towers Murders. So we're going to be doing some crime solving. But here we're just doing crime fighting, literally. Another crime in progress. I think this crime in progress was the one that I died on a couple chapters back. And it's a tough one, too. Here it is. I think it's right up. Yep, this one here. There's a shitload of guys over here. And one guy has a gun, so you definitely want to get that guy out of the way. So as far as my next project, I'm not really sure. I do want to play Bayonetta again and maybe do an Infinite Climax guide. The thing I don't like about Bayonetta, it's not really a gripe against the game itself, but it's just the prices for the items are so exorbitant that, you know, I don't really need all the items, but I would want to at least try them. Like the parry accessory is 200,000 halos, and I had quite a lot of halos, but I spent them on techniques. And Infinite Climax mode is pretty tough, but I got through the prologue. There's like 2 prologue stages, and I got through. I think I had done like 3 videos, so that would have meant that I did the first chapter. And it is a tough challenge, you know. Probably will be harder than Master Ninja on Ninja Gaiden 2. But that's just going back to what I was saying. Sometimes one just gets really weary of playing games that one has already played before. You know, especially me, I could go overkill on a game. I mean, I almost made 3 guides for Ninja Gaiden 2, and a part of me realizes that I'm probably not even done with that game, even though I made a really definitive guide with all of the tests of valor in the guide. But I did cheat on the Elizabeth boss by going behind Genshin's body, even though Rhyme was doing that in his guide. But I still feel that I shouldn't have done that. Still feel ashamed. But I did do the fight legitimately on my advanced tactics for Sigma 2. And a lot of these things that I learned was from Kokoro Master, my friend. And you know, if he's listening, don't give up, man. Just keep persevering. You're not going to get all the subscribers you want to, probably, and neither will I. But just take comfort in the fact that you're not a noob. You're not a noob. That's all I can say. I mean, that guy, I've never seen a better Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 player than him. And I'll never be as good as him, and I know that. And that's fine with me, because I like being as good as I am. I mean, I would like to get a little bit better. And I will. I'll practice more. Do some more shuriken canceling. That guy taught me shuriken canceling. He taught me not XXY. He taught me, well, anybody knows that, but he taught me how to do the Azuna drop off the launcher parry. He taught me that. He taught me how to do the flying swallow via the wind run, which is the best way to actually do that flying swallow. Okay, so we're coming to the Lacey Towers vicinity. You don't have to take care of these. Oh, I think you do, actually. You might have to take care of these guys. But there are a couple of patrollers outside the tower in question, the Tower of Power. And also, I could have just skipped this video, and this video didn't need to exist. And I considered it briefly, but I don't like taking the easy way out on this channel because it does a disservice to the subscribers who are watching my videos. You know, because I didn't really have too much to talk about. That was the thing, so that's why I mentioned some of these other topics. So just go up on the gargoyle, perch yourself up here. You can just jump down. You don't have to take these guys out, but you might have to take them out when you come back out. So, but then again, they might disappear. So anyway, go into the building, and I'll see you in the next video.